champions. As you can see, Chappy came past stadium.
I'm here with Lee, Chappy. You guys you know him from the Real Football Fan Show. We've been doing stuff with UFF as well.
It's all over! Just hit it, bang!
World Cup winner. What do you mean you just take it?
His glass ankles.
Wait, hold on,
He's always in.
We're on our way! We're on our way! I'm buzzing.
Yes, guys, welcome to the show. We're going to do an interactive one tonight to try and predict the lineup between Leicester and AEK Athens for Thursday night. We will be live doing the watch along as well on the Thursday night. Kickoff is a late one. It's 8 o'clock kickoff, so we will be live from about 7:40 on Thursday night. But we're going to try and predict the lineup with you guys in the chat too. You're going to get your votes in on who's going to start for Leicester City. A little bit of stats though before we start. Obviously, Leicester beating AEK 2-1 in the first fixture between the two sides and the very first meeting between the two sides in European competition. AEK already done and dusted in the Europa League. It's literally between Leicester City and Braga to finish at the top. Right, what we're going to do is get for you guys chats in. What happened in the PSG game, I don't know. I'm not watching it right now. Winksy, welcome to the Europa League. Right, let's do this. So I'm going to have a quick look at the lineup and see how we can go about sorting this out. Let's have a look previously how Leicester lined up against AEK and also the previous fixture as well between Leicester and the FC Zorya, the one that they lost to recently in the Europa League. Shock loss, actually. I did not think we would lose that in all honesty, but hey ho, it is what it is. Right, so let's have a look. So we've got James Justin played at left back. Ricardo Pereira started on the right. Soyuncu was injured in centre back, and Wes Morgan also was started, but he got subbed. Danny Ward was in goal. Dennis Pratt, Ndidi, and Chowdhury played with a front three of Barnes, Nacho, and understarted for that fixture. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at how we can go about predicting this. I can't imagine Brendan Rodgers will want to top the group, so I can imagine Kasper Schmeichel will be in goal. I'm gonna stick with Kasper Schmeichel to be in goal. That's no doubt. There's no doubt that Kasper Schmeichel's going to be goal. But the thing is who do you put at right back? Who do you go with right back? Is Ricardo going to be fit enough, or are we going to have to go with something similar to how we would, go in the Premier League with a back three with your Michael Brighton and James Justin acting as your wing backs? Let me know what you think. I know there's a lot of guys watching the football right now, Champions League stuff, so it was a bit of a dodgy time to do this, but I want your thoughts are in here. LCFC Lee John says Justin at right back. So what we'll do, we'll put James Justin in at right back and see how we get on. How this squad is looking like it's going to set up. Are we going to go with a 3 at the back, or are we going to go with 4 at the back? That's the question. Should we go? We'll try a 4. I think potentially 4 at the back. We'll do 4. So James Justin right back. Is that what you're saying in the chat? We deserve to see a back 4, says LCFC John. Play a back 3, says TKTV. Justin and Thomas left back and right back. So you're going to go with Thomas at left back. So let's stick him at left back. Let's have a look how that will look out on here. So we'll go with 4 at the back. Okay. So we're going to go with Justin and Thomas. Now, who else will be available? I can imagine Johnny Evans should be back by now. However, I can't see Soyuncu being fit. So we're going to have to go with Fuchs, Johnny Evans, or Wilfred Ndidi. Might even have to play at centre-back. I can imagine it's going to be Fuchs and Evans. So I'm going to stick them in just for the time being, I think. Is that how you guys would go? Or would you go for Fana? possibly Fofana. Let's put Wesley Fofana in. Wesley Fofana. Wesley Fofana. There we go. So we'll put Big Wes in and Johnny Evans. All right. So we'll go Johnny Evans as well. Number 6, Johnny Evans. There we go. So we've got Johnny Evans in too. Okay. So now where do we go? Let's make Luke Thomas look a bit bigger. There you go. And Justin looks a bit small as well. Bless him. There we are. Right. So we've got the back 4. So where do we go next, guys? Where do we go next? We've got Barnes, Thomas, Under, Nacho, Morgan, Fofana, Justin, Hamza, Mendy, and Pratt and Casper. That's Little Wes. Yes, it is. Little Wes, Big Wes. United are losing, so we will be seeing them in Europa League, but we knew that anyway. So we're going to go with Ndidi as CDM. We're going to go as Ndidi as CDM. Okay, let's stick Ndidi in there too. So we'll drop Ndidi into that. Ndidi, Wilfred Ndidi will take the ball from you. So sit Wilfred Ndidi there. Okay, so now where do we go? Because how that looks like is looking like how we normally play with 2 in front. So are we going to go with James Maddison up top above Ndidi and Tielemans? Mendy in DM, Tielemans ahead. Rest Ndidi just in case. Ndidi CDM, Maddison, Tielemans. You see, I'm thinking James Maddison's going to start. I have a feeling James Maddison's going to start. It's as simple as that. So we'll put Ndidi. We're going to go with James Maddison. I have a feeling James Maddison's going to start. I just have a feeling. Dennis Pratt. Pratt or Tielemans? Pratt or Tielemans? What do you reckon? Pratt or Tielemans? What do you think, guys, in the chat? Do we go with Dennis Pratt or Yuri Tielemans? Anyone but Pratt. Madders and Yuri. Okay, so we'll stick Yuri in. So we'll stick our Yuri in. So now where? What do we do next? Let me know. So Tielemans for me says A up there. You're all going for Tielemans over Pratt. All Tielemans over Pratt. LCFC wants Pratt, but you're outvoted by a few to 1 there. So looks like it's going to be Tielemans in. So we'll put Tielemans and Maddison up top in front of a Wilfred Ndidi. I think that's about right. Ndidi's still coming back from fitness, so don't forget. Please play Ian Nacho, says TKTV. So do you think Nacho's going to start over Vardy on a game where we need to really top the group? I personally think Vardy's going to start. Barnes in, Under, right mid, and Vardy up top. I think Vardy's going to go up top, but we'll do the left wing and right wing. I think Harvey Barnes is going to play. So, and King is Under. What do you guys reckon? So you think Vardy over Nacho, says Logan. So look, we'll go with Harvey Barnes. I think Barnes left wing too. I'm gonna go with Harvey Barnes at left wing. Simple as that. So we're gonna go with Barnes on the left. Yeah. So we're gonna go higher up. We're gonna go Barnes pushed higher up, and we're gonna go with no. There's gonna be no Gray. There'll be no Gray. Gray's not even in the Europa League squad. That's the thing. A front 2 and Diamond, says TKTV. You think Vardy and Nacho will play? I'm not so sure. I really do think we'll play our old school almost with the Vardy up top situation. I can't see anything other than Vardy up top. Barnes, Under, and Vardy, says. Most of you are saying that. Undertaker to get his game is under. That's the thing. Is he match fit for 90 minutes? Because have we even seen him play for a full 90 yet? I don't think we have. In all honesty, I really don't think he's got a full 90 in him yet. But we're going to stick him in. We're going to stick him in. Unfortunately, Castagna still isn't fit, by the way. So Castagna is not to play, according to what I've read today. So it looks like Castagna is still going to be out. So the Undertaker would go right wing. Okay. And then it only leaves Jamie Vardy up top. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So just the old Jamie Vardy up top. Surely you're going to play Vardy. You've got to. You've got to play Vardy up top. I know that Nacho's got some assists and goals, but that's looking like the thing. Now, let's have a look at the subs bench. I think we've settled for the 11. I think we've settled for what we think is going to start. Personally, I think that's a strong side. I think that's a very strong side. So, who's going on the bench? Who's going on the bench? Zachariah says Under's going to be a sub. Do you think Kingis Under will be on the bench? And do you think Dennis Pratt will play at right wing? Or potentially James Maddison goes right wing? And we have Dennis Pratt on the field. So Dennis Pratt would play in that role that he does with Youri Tielemans. He works really well with Youri Tielemans in the middle. Do you think that's more likely? And Kingis Under would feature on the bench? Is that? I think that makes sense. I mean, he has done that before, Brendan Rodgers. Let's be honest. He's not scared to try things out with James Maddison. And Maddison enjoys trying something new. He's not got many assists, you know. He's only got about 11 assists in about 77 games. I don't know if you know that. But he loves playing a pass that might not make it. He's not one of these players that's just for pass rate and percentages. He just plays a simple pass to get his percentages up. He will play a pass, even if he thinks, that's a dodgy pass. Look, Perez on the bench. Pereira's going to be on the bench. I'm thinking Ricardo Pereira on the bench too. I think he's going to get some game time tomorrow as a run out. So I'm going to go with Ricardo Pereira on the bench for sure. We'll stick with Ricardo Pereira on the bench. I still think Kengis Under potentially is going to be on the bench too. I have a feeling he's not going to start. That's my opinion. I don't know. Don't start Perez. Perez isn't going to start for me, I don't think. But he will be on the bench. He will be fit. After he scored his goal as well, don't forget. I think Perez will make it to the bench. So that's a certainty that Perez will make the bench. I'm sure he will. I'm damn certain that Perez will make the bench. I think Pratt will be where you put him, but that's my guess, says Zachary. I think the same. That's how I see it, personally. But we can change it. If you guys think that it can be changed, we will change it. It's as simple as that. Start Perez, says TKTV. I don't think he's going to start. Personally, I don't think he'll start. But if more people say he's going to start, I'll put him back into the starting lineup. United losing. Oh, wow. United are losing. Do something with Perez. He was elite last game. He wasn't all that, though, was it? I know he got his goal, but, I mean, Wes Morgan definitely going to be on the bench for sure. I think Wes Morgan will be on the bench. Let's go and find old Big Wes now. There's Big Wes. So Big Wes is featured on the bench. There you go. So Big Wes makes the bench. Next. Do something with Perez. He was elite last game. I think I just read that one out, to be fair. When will Sioncha be back? I don't think he's going to be back again for a while. It's proven that he's obviously wasn't ready because he literally lasted about 12 minutes and he went down in that last Europa League fixture between Leicester and FC Zorya that we lost, by the way. Pereira should be starting, says AB Soccer. I don't think he will because of fitness. He might do. He might get a run out of 40 minutes or so. I'm not sure. Put Perez on, says Mate. Where do we... Okay, we'll change it. But where does Perez go? Does Perez go right wing again? And Maddison goes in the middle. Dennis Pratt goes on the bench. For Perez, yeah? And Perez goes on the wing. Is that what you're saying? Is that how you're saying it? Is that what you guys are thinking? Under should be starting, says AB Sugar. Cags needs a lot more rest. I think he does. Please like the video, by the way, guys, as well in the chat. Take out Pratt and put him right wing. There you go. So you followed what I did. You said the exact same thing. So that's how we're looking at it now. Okay, so you're going to go with Perez because he played phenomenal against Sheffield United. We've gone Barnes because I think we need some pace to support Vardy's pace as well. I think Barnes is that extra, just that extra pace, isn't it? It just adds a little bit to it. Winksy, welcome back to where we belong. What about Marco Brighton? I think he'll be on the bench, Marco Brighton. I do think he'll be on the bench. I don't think he'll start, but I think he'll be available for the bench. So we're going to stick Marco Brighton on the bench. Personally, that's my opinion. Take out Tillmans and give him a rest. Okay, so you take out Tillmans, but who do you put in his place? You don't put Hamza Chowdhury. You don't play two, do you? Or do you play Mendy and Ndidi? Do you play Mendy and Ndidi? I don't really want to play Mendy and Ndidi, but what's your thought on that? Defo playing Ndidi, needs game time, and he's bloody insane. See, what's your opinion on Chowdhury? He's reckless with his challenges, but at the same time, he's an old school player. He's old school. He'll go straight through a player. Lee, do you think Leicester will win on Thursday? I do think Leicester will win on Thursday. I do feel that we'll win. I don't think they'll get a goal. AEK Athens. I don't think they'll get a goal. I think Leicester will win 2-0. No, 3-0. We go 3-0. Dennis Pratt instead of Yuri Tielemans. Okay. That's making sense because Yuri looks gassed. He looked gassed on the last one. So we're going to go with Dennis Pratt. We'll go with Dennis Pratt and we'll go back with Tielemans. So who makes the bench, lads? Is that the start? Are you finished with the starting lineup there? Are we tweaked the starting lineup? Is that how it is? Play O'Brien for Tielemans? Nah, I'm not going with that. Vardy needs a rest. I think we need Vardy though for this last match to top the group, lads, to be all honest, because it's not over yet, is it? It's not over until the fat lady sings. Unfortunately, the fat lady hasn't sung yet, so it's all a matter of time, really. We've got to keep going. It's as simple as that. We've just got to keep going. You only got to look at the have a look. Let's have a look at the Europa League board table. Let's have a look at that table. Let's have a look. Get it in. I can't get it on the screen, but Leicester are in 10 points and Braga are also in 10 points. So it's between the two sides. We've obviously already qualified. We know that. But you want to top the group because you avoid the Champions League dropouts. So that's what you want to do is you want to top the group. So we've got to go out tomorrow and win, personally. That's how it is. It's as simple as that. Let's have a look back in the chat. Has Fofana dyed his hair yet? We need more wins. I know. We've not won since he's had his hair bleached blonde. It's ridiculous. We want what you're predicting so bad, but we will still see 5 at the back. I think we'll see 4 at the back. I think we will. I think potentially Luke Thomas will be pulled out for Fuchs. If anything, I think Fuchs will be on the... I think Luke Thomas will probably be on the bench. And I think Fuchs will play. Personally. That's my opinion anyway. We need to find Christian Fuchs on here. There he is. I think we will see Christian Fuchs at left back. His old school, traditional position. That's how I think it's going to happen. And you'll see Thomas on the bench. United are the comeback king, says the Red Devil TV. Swap Maddison and Perez. So you think Perez is going to play in the middle and Maddison's going to go wide? Okay, I'll do it, but I disagree. I can't see... I think Perez does play the number 10 role well. I really do think that. But I don't think he's better than James Maddison at that position, personally. I won't play Thomas this game, especially in a back 4. He's not good enough defensively. He's good in a back 5. Yeah, so, I mean, you're reading that as same as I am. So that's why I've just pulled him out. The back 4 is looking a little bit better now. When is the next FIFA 21 career mode back? Yeah, that's been a nightmare, lads. To be honest with you, I've not had time to do it. So I've literally, this is all I've got for you. I'm trying my best for the content in midweek. It's very difficult. I'm a parent of 2. My missus works. We're on opposite shifts. So there's always one of us either at work looking after the kids and feeding the kids and tidying up the house and doing everything else that you got to do, you know, and that's it. So it's very, very, very difficult to get content out in midweek as well as, you know, trying to do the watch-alongs and everything else. I'm trying my best. I'm doing what I can for you guys. But anyway, let's get back to this lineup. The bench is looking a little empty, so we need a few more players on the bench. I'll tell you who we've got left that we can put out on the bench. We've not got Clichy and Nacho. So Nacho's got to make the bench, obviously for obvious reasons. Nacho's got to make the bench. Who else is not featured there that we've not got? Hamza Chowdhury. He's a player that I can imagine is going to go. He got his goal, don't forget, against AEK, I believe, on the first fixture. Believe it or not, Hamza Chowdhury is the very first Leicestershire man to score in Europe. as well. First man from Leicestershire to score in European football, apparently. That's why I read that today. So, I don't know. So, yeah, why swap Perez and Maddison? I don't think so too. I honestly, it's not going to happen. It's not. I'm just doing what you guys in the comments said. I personally think Maddison's going to play the 10 and Perez will be on the wing. I'm sorry, but he's not good enough. He's not better than Maddison at that 10 role. It's as simple as that. I really, really appreciate that, mate. I really do. It comes across to Chowdhury, yeah. Who else can we put on the bench? Because I think we can have up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think you can have 12 subs. Obviously, Danny Ward's going to feature as well on the bench. Forgetting him, apologise. Let's put him on the bench. Where's Danny Ward? What number's Danny Ward? Danny Ward. Where is Danny Ward? He's number 12, isn't he? There he is. Danny Ward, obviously sitting there. There we go. Danny Ward had to feature there. Who else is going to make the bench? Matty James is not going to make the bench, mate. He's dead. He's done and dusted. Hope he plays Castagna. Castagna's still injured, pal. Still injured. It's simple as that. Jakubovic will be featured. Don't forget. Where is he? Eldin Jakubovic. Oh, dear. Obviously, he's not going to get game time behind Ward. It's as simple as that. I don't understand why he's still at Leicester, to be honest with you. He's just wasting his career. You might as well just look at a move, man. Look at a move. You've got to look for a move. I think we're going to see someone potentially like George Hurst or Ben Nelson, potentially Ben Nelson. He travelled. He's 16 years old. He travelled, by the way, to the last fixture. I know he didn't get game time, but Ben Nelson, by the way, that's a terrible photo of him. But that's all there was available to make. I think Ben Nelson will probably make the bench, and potentially, is it Leshabella? I think he'll probably end up going as well. Or it'll be maybe Ethan Fitzhugh. I don't know. No, I think Leshabella. There you go. What do you think to that then, guys? Take out Justin, he needs a rest. So who goes in for Justin? Do you think Ricardo Pereira goes in for Justin? What do you think? Danny Ward is offer goalkeeper, says Matty. I think that's about it. It's a banging team, to be honest. Start one of the young guys. I don't think one of the young guys are going to start, but there is I think our predicted kind of lineup that we've got. I still think Rodgers, like you says, I think he probably will end up playing with a 3 at the back and 2 wing backs with bloody Michael Brighton and Luke Thomas in front of Fuchs, potentially. I don't know. And Justin on that right with Fofana. I don't know. It's a tough one, isn't it? But yeah, will Gray be on the bench? No, he's not in the Europa League side. Gray was not named in the Europa League side. It's simple as that. Well, there you have it, lads. Thank you for joining in tonight. That was a very quick one tonight, but I really appreciate for you coming in. Please like the video. And there is our guest lineup. That's see how we get on, eh? We'll keep this on the screens here for tomorrow, for the Thursday night watch along show, which is live, by the way, at 7:40 on the channel. On Thursday night, Leicester versus AEK live right here. Make sure you like the video here and also check out the scheduled video, and please like that scheduled video as well. I'm going to schedule that as we speak. Once I've ended this broadcast, I will schedule that for Thursday night. I shall see you all on Thursday. Hopefully Leicester top the group on Thursday night. And yeah, we face Man United maybe later on in the stages of the Europa League if they drop out tonight. Who knows? Like the video, hit the subscribe button as well if you're new to the channel and you're watching this on a replay. And give me a follow at Lee_Chappy on Instagram and on Twitter. I might even follow you back. Might. See you on Thursday, guys.